Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, or you're hurting your hippie on Thursday for me. It's another day. Welcome to Fighting Fog and Thanking Supporters, or Thanking Supporters and Fighting Fog. The old brain's still working on that title, but welcome. What's this all about? First, I gotta show you. It's minus 12. It feels like minus 18. Therein lays the rub. That's the way to put it. Sorry, folks, I've got a big fibromyalgia fog day. The fog in the brain rolled in last night. My whole plan yesterday was I'm going to do a big video thanking all my supporters, my Patreon supporters, my PayPal supporters, my subscriber supporters, people who watch and subscribe and come back every day, and of course, even those who come once in a while and say howdy, who maybe aren't even subscribed but watch. You're all really important to me. And then the fog rolled in. Let's get that out of the way. Damn fog. You know, friends, first of all, I'll just quickly say, for those who don't know, fibromyalgia comes with a unique situation called fog. Fibromyalgia fog. Fibromyalgia is the miscommunication and the amplification of pain. That's the best way to put it. Miscommunication of pain and the amplification of pain. It is the inability of your body to fully comprehend the signals, the pain signals it's getting, and sometimes it repeats them, sometimes it amplifies them, sometimes it gives you pain where you don't think you have it, where it doesn't feel right. Sometimes you get some weird stuff. But one of the weirdest is fibrofog. And if you've ever had it, you'd know what it is. If you've never had it, don't wish for it. It's a rather disturbing thing. Linear thought, just following a thought from beginning to end, becomes a struggle. Thinking through a situation becomes almost impossible. Sorry to interrupt your hippie, but please click on the link right here for my live show tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That's noon Eastern. I hope you can be there, and I now return you to your regular schedule, hippie. And yet here I am, sitting this morning trying to design a video. There's the rub. I want to do a quick shout out to Sikhs who kind of pushed me into this today. Shame on you and thank you. You know I'm kidding. So friends, pitter patter. Get at her. Time to talk about support on this channel. I want to, first, let's scroll a list of names by. These are the financial supporters of this channel. That isn't the only way that this channel is supported, but those people, I want to shout out to every single one of you. Yes, your name just went by, but I'm going to say Jon Johnson and Nolan Void, the Johnson family. Huge supporters, long-time supporters. Eddie Hennig. Eddie, you're wonderful. You send gifts every once in a while. We talk in email. You're important to this channel. You're important to this family. You've sent something to my older son. Cheers, man. Clifford, you Sasquatch loving trapper. Love you, man. Clifford Burchfield has been supporting this for quite a while. Trapper up north, trapper extraordinaire. Anyways, and Cannadis finest. We all know about Cannadis finest. I always have something nearby from Cannadis finest. Always. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Brandon Boechler, and I'm going to say it wrong. You're a fairly newer supporter, and I really appreciate you. One of the quiet ones, but quiet's okay. A lot of people say, hey, I haven't commented in a long time. You don't have to. The comments are for when you need to talk. That's what this channel's about. Sun and moon shine. Sunshine, moonshine, Gordshine loves you. You guys go beyond. You support the channel financially. You support the hippie by sending him medicine sometimes that has really not just made my day, made my week, and saved me a lot of money, and made for some good videos. Dodge 57, new also, but a long time watcher of the channel and started supporting the channel in July. Big shout out to you, Dodge 57. The only thing that I think beats a Dodge 57 is a 52 corner window Chevy. 3 on the tree. Anyways, and one supporter from Other Methods, which is PayPal, Angie. Big shout out, Angie. But friends, is that all I have who support me? Absolutely not. And no matter what, no matter how many shout outs you do, you're always going to miss somebody. So if I miss you in this next thing, I'm sorry. It isn't because I don't care. In fact, I couldn't express how much I care because I can't linear think. Fog. Anyways, so now my next is I'm going to go through my most recent comments and just notice the people that have been commenting. So if you haven't commented in a while, I may miss you. But it doesn't mean that I don't care. It means that I just only have so much time in a video. We're already 7 minutes in, and stay tuned. I have little known facts about fog that are kind of cool. I think you'll want to stay. So, as I go through my latest comments, I see April. April and Graham from Newfoundland, they have sent a couple of gifts my way different times. Graham and I have been friends and supporters of each other for easily 4 or 5 years, maybe a little longer. Big shout out to y'all. Seeks, you're the one that pushed me into this video today. We talked this morning. We've helped each other through things, and I want to shout out to your lady, Sam, Samantha, and Seeks, S&S. One day, Seeks, you're going to have to tell me your real name. Anyways, love you guys. Ottawa. And Seeks and Sam are currently in a quarantine, very likely not COVID, but waiting on tests. So everybody, more. Jackie, Viola, Tina, you are wonderful. You've got an interesting and beautiful sense of humor and sense of life. Logya, my friend. You've been around a long time. I consider you as a supporter of this channel. You are a part of every single video I've put out for years. So thank you. Thank you for always being there. Gratefuldaze. Oh, and why weren't you shown on here? I did say Gratefuldaze. Gratefuldaze RVlife, Tommy. I need to back up and say I missed you, because I missed you as a Patreon supporter. You've been supporting this channel for a long time. I appreciate you, Tommy. I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate your kindness. And I appreciate the life you're walking. It's very similar to mine. I'm glad I scrolled through. Sick Mick. Sick Mick. Power to you, buddy. I hope you can medicate soon. Eli Cords, you haven't said anything in a while, but you said something recently. Thank you, thank you. Looking through Canada's Finest, mentioned you, Moonshine, Sunshine. Nancy, Nanny Goat. I believe you used to be Nancy Happy Camper. Nanny Goat's kind of neat. You've been around a long time, and I really appreciate you. Once in a while, you come up with some of the best comments, and I think we're on the same side of the aisle, too, if you know what I mean. Peace. Dodge 57, already mentioned you. Alvin Crump, shout out. You have lots of comments on my channel. We have a lot of talking we do back and forth. I really appreciate it. And I'll go a little bit further. Jonathan Taylor, Pittsburgh, my Bostonian friend. How you doing? I hope you're well. Cameron Hammer, peace to you. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. Omnipotent One only shouts out on my reviews, but shouts out nicely. Scarecrow. Signs everywhere, signs. Can't you read the sign? Peace to you. Charles George, you comment often. You come to some of my live shows. I appreciate that. Thank you, Charles. I'll go just a little bit further. Harmonica Mike. Mike, how you doing, people? Check his channel. He's really good with the harmonica. I really like harmonicas. You like chords? I said. April, I said. Graham, I said. You guys are wonderful. RN. I think we've gone far enough. Tom Roth. Peace to you, man. I'm glad I went that. And Jon Johnson, but I've already talked about you. Bushy 240. Peace. And I think we'll leave it there, my friends. The idea is, thank you. The idea is I have this group of supporters that support the channel financially. That helps me because it costs me the money I make from this channel. I make nothing on YouTube. Zero, big zilch. I only make it from Patreon and PayPal. And if I add that all together, in a year, it pays for my post office box and it pays for my Google Play subscription that allows me to continue doing all this research and all this stuff. That's it. I don't make an income off of this like a lot of the bigger channels. And I don't care to. I care about you. And now it's time for... Yes, little known facts, as I promised you. Little known facts about fog. Yes, in World War II, I didn't know this, weather reports were censored to prevent enemy submarines from learning about the conditions. A football game in Chicago was so covered in fog that the radio announcer couldn't see the field. But afterward, he was officially thanked for never using the word fog or mentioning the weather. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Next, a soccer, or as they call it in Europe, football game in the UK in the 25th of December 1937 was cancelled shortly after it began due to heavy fog. Everyone left except Sam Bartram. Yes, the goalkeeper, who didn't hear the referee and guarded his goal in silence for an additional 15 minutes before a policeman came and told him the game was cancelled. And the final, kind of associated, a London fog. It was yellow smog, so thick you couldn't see the ground. These were called pea supers and often carried toxic chemicals, and one in 1952 killed 4,000 people in 5 days. Amazing. Due to the Clean Air Act, the last London fog was in 1962. That's pretty amazing, folks. Peace and cheers, love and harmony. We'll catch you on the other side.